the Barbie. I'm a doll, but I still wanna party. Pink felt like I'm ready to bend. I'm a 10, so I pull in a Ken. Like Jazzy, Stacy, Nikki. All of the Barbies is pretty.
How you doing?
Bad, it girls, and we can paint that. Red, but he spank me when I get bad. I'm in LA, Rodeo Drive. I'm in New York, Madison Ave. I'm a Barbie girl. Pink Barbie dream house. The way Ken be killing shit got me yelling out like the scream house.
Let me try. Actually, to be honest, I think I gotta take my fucking glasses off because I keep clouding up. I can't see shit. Damn. Alright, you guys get to see my eyes now. Like anybody's gonna fucking know who the fuck I am. Anyways. So you guys wanna know how to get rich. This is how you do it. Actually, I'm not rich myself. I don't even fucking know. Fuck it.
We could tell from the mask.
Just like and comment on the video so I can make some money.
What car you drive?
I'm driving that AMG GTC hardtop.
They don't believe you. You gotta get out of the car to see that.
There's the picture. 185 sticker. Actually, you wanna know something crazy as fuck about this car? It's supposed to be a cheapo piece of shit. But I actually like the car a lot, by the way. This is the last year they came out with this, so 2019, and then they came out with the face. I don't think that's a facelift, but the whole interior is upgraded. But really, I don't like. Actually, you know what? We'll make this a review. I don't like the interior of the 2020s because of the touchscreen. This and that is cool and everything, but and the digital here. Why? Because I actually believe this is a more timeless design. Fucking is. Like scrolls over here, like you see the scrolls, you see these buttons, it's like a real cockpit. And over there they don't have circles on the 2020s, 21s. I think 21 is the last year they came out with it or some shit. But rectangles, boom, boom, boom. Like this is analog, like this is something you can imagine somebody paying like freaking, I don't know, on some auction. Like you're not gonna imagine a 16-year-old driving this in 20 years. It's not gonna fucking happen. With the S-Class, C-Class, E-Class, yeah, all of those shits will happen. But it's not going to happen with this. And the other thing I like about this car is this is the only Mercedes where it doesn't have a class and it's a true AMG car. It's not like a S-Class or E-Class or C-Class or G-Class or whatever. It's a AMG GT. It's not an S63 AMG. You understand? So that's another thing I like about it. What else can I say? Carbon, 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 carbon. Buckets, like everything. You got your freaking glass. This is one of 500. This is supposed to be a convertible or something. What is it called? Really, really sexy as fuck blue paint. It's almost like the Le Mans blue. Like in certain light, it's purple and it's fucking nice, and you see the pink and you see like it's like one of those colors that will surprise you. And you know in the video I keep doing this. So we got a motorcycle here. So anyways, yeah, it's got the not the GTR wing in the back because fucking those are gay, like the factory ones. But it has that other bigger carbon wing, lighter, blah blah blah, downforce, all that bullshit. Had downpipes in here, had just pushing crazy horses. Took all that shit out because some reasons. So if anybody wants downpipes, they're gonna pay like over $3 grand for those. You take those shits. When I do get rid of this car, I'm keeping my fucking spoilers. So you guys getting that, you're gonna get the active spoiler back. So if anybody wants that, hit me up. If you're ever gonna buy a car, right now these shits are plummeting. Like you can buy them for dumb cheap. I bought this. Oh, anyways, back to think what I was saying about the sticker and whatever that 190, what 200, or 200. So I paid about. No, actually, I paid $175, or was listed for $169 or some shit. I don't know, without tax. Tax was like at least $13,000, $14,000 on this car. from Mercedes-Benz dealership. I paid used, literally, basically, the sticker price of this car when it came out in 2019. So that was like a pretty crazy thing to see. That, what the fuck? Like, it's a used car. It's already 3 years old, and it's still the same price as it was when it left. When the sticker price is, it's crazy. But now you can get these for cheap. Do not buy a GT. Do not buy a GTS. Those are the brokey GTs. Buy yourself a GTC, and buy yourself a GTR, and buy yourself, oh, GTR Pro, forget about that. But GTR Pro. I'm getting one of those, by the way. But that's fucking sexy. Fuck. But anyways, buy a GTC, buy a GTR. If you're getting a GTR that's older than a GTC, meaning like you're getting a 17, 18 GTR, but you're getting a 19 GTC, go with the fucking GTC. Do not buy that GTR. Nobody wants those old, ugly shits. They're gay. They have an ugly fucking shape, and they don't have a facelift, and the grill is smaller, and a gay. Get yourself the fucking GTC. That has more horses, that has this, that has that. The reason the GTC is like, you know, usually the S is higher. Like in other cars, A63 and SE63S, blah, blah, blah. And then comes and then the C is like, actually, it never came out the C. But C would be lower. But for AMG GTs, the C is higher. The only thing after the C that's higher than this is an R. And an R Pro. But nobody speaks about the R Pro because there's only a couple hundred in the world, or 175 or whatever. And they can't fathom it. I could. But anyways, GTR or GTC. And I was actually thinking about doing a GTR convertible. Like, I was like, it's fucking sexy. Like, to actually have something a little switched up, this and that. The convertible, because I really like the Huracan in convertible, and the 911s I had in convertible. So I was like, you know what, I'll probably get like a convertible GTR, or yeah, whatever. So yeah, now you guys know. If you guys are in the market for a GT, I would definitely buy one now because they're cheap as fuck. Like, definitely, even like probably 115, 120, 100. You could probably even get one for 95 if you paid like cash or wire. So definitely buy one now. Really make money on it? I don't fucking know. Probably a 16-year-old will be driving this in 20 years. How the fuck do I know? So, actually probably fucking 10 years. That'd be crazy. So, yeah. Did I lose a lot of money on my car? Fuck yeah. I lost a lot of money on this. And I also was dealing this for a while. Like, this is going back, when did I buy this? Like 3 years ago? Yeah, at least 3 years ago I bought this. So I was dealing this for a while, and it has a good amount of miles, so I lost money. But I lost money just for what it was as well. But yeah, this thing is spec to the fucking nines. I don't know what fucking blue it is, blue metallic, some shit. I don't know, I just call it Le Mans. A Le Mans blue with the espresso tobacco interior. So sexy. Believe it or not, whenever I pull out the Ferrari, or obviously it's Ferrari at the end of the day, class. So Lamborghini or this or that or whatever. Actually, no, I won't even compare it to Lamborghini. But let's just say a Ferrari, like an older Ferrari classic. If I pull out a classic Ferrari, even a McLaren. McLaren's like a big deal when you finally get a parking spot and you open up the door. Other than that, like when you pull this out, this has sex appeal. This has curb appeal. Everybody wants to know, whoa, damn, that's a nice fucking car. So yeah, it's a little history lesson on this. And I go to wherever the fuck I'm going to right now. I'll show you guys. And I stop this car, I'll show you the outside, this and that, blah blah blah. Yeah, very, very fast car, dual clutch, or whatever they call it in Germany. The 220 that's on the dash, you'll definitely still come near touching that number. And I had downpipes in here, I had a crazy tune, I had flames, I had a full exhaust, I had, what else did I have? The air intakes, I had everything going with this. But I reverted it back to stock just because I was like, you know what, sooner or later, I'm gonna probably just sell it or something. So, well, actually, I never really ever sold the car, but whatever. Do something. And now I'm just driving it, trying to drive it every day again. But yeah, it's gonna be one of these days. I'm probably just gonna drive it straight to the fucking dealership, sell it or something. But trade it. But yeah.
Aren't you gonna tell them how famous the car is? Pretty sure a lot of your people know.
Oh, actually, yeah. This was it still is, but I took it off. This was that famous AMG GT that had the Gattani decals all over the mascot, the sponsor car for Gattani. This is that car. I just took the decals off. Yeah, this is that car. This car's been coast to coast, like butter toast.
This is the real owner.
Yeah. California. So, this is the car. But yeah, they also, yeah. I don't want to go too much into details with that one. But yeah, like look, even a carbon fiber here. Just parking sensors up here, never used them in my life. You guys want to know something crazy? It was my dream when I was like, well, I started driving late, so I can't say 16 or 17. Let's just say 18, 19, 20, yeah. It was my dream to have the newest AMG. And this, forget about this. This was nowhere in my, this is like talking about, right now for me, this is like talking about an SLS Gullwing. This, oh, actually, that's kind of fat. But anyways, whatever, for that time. So, that was like the biggest thing. And I wanted a 4-door GT63S. Because I had seen it that time, I fell in love with it. It was like this map. I was like, wow, this guy's rich as fuck. I think it was like a 160 something sticker on the car. And then it just so happened, actually, you know, I'll tell you guys a fucking story. It just so have some time to kill. It just so happened that I was going through doing some business and I was signing lease and this and that, and I was driving back and I was going past the dealership. I'm not gonna say which dealership it is. If you guys are in New York City, you guys will know where the fucking dealership is from. But it's a Mercedes-Benz dealership, obviously. And I was going past the dealership. My brother had told me that there's a car for sale, AMG GT, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, yeah, okay, whatever. Not going to buy that, whatever. They had it listed for like 170 something, or 165, or 175, something around there. I don't know. So, blah, blah, blah. Driving back, and then we placed the bet. And he's like, you're not going to buy it, you're not going to buy it. I was like, buy it right now. So I literally took the exit, I went across on the other side of the highway, and I went inside, and that night I left the car. The thing is, I swear to God, I didn't even know. Like, I was familiar with the GTs, the AMG GTs, like the coupes, I seen them. But I wasn't familiar with, like, I didn't really know them like that. So I thought the whole time I'm buying the regular AMG GT. And I thought the S was higher and this and that. And I thought I was buying a regular AMG GT. And come to find out, everything, we do the whole process, this and that, blah, 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 money, whatever. Signing, this and that, registration. We do everything. And I didn't even see the car. Like, I'm in the dealership for I don't know how many hours. I didn't even look at the car. I seen it online, but I didn't look at it. And I didn't know enough to know that, oh, this is a... Because I don't think they tell you a GTR or GTC on the website of the dealership. They'll just say AMG GT. And when you go down the description, you'll see whatever. So, I didn't even know. And all the way at the end, the dealership's already closed now. And my favorite salesman's there. My favorite other guy, the manager, listen to everybody that I like fucking with is at the dealership after closing time. So I finally get the key. No, I don't even get the key. I asked the guy. I'm like, yo, can I check out the car? He's like, you didn't check out the car yet? I was like, no, I never checked it out. And he's like, okay. So I go in the lot and I check it out or whatever and blah blah blah. And still I didn't know what it was. And then we take delivery of the car, which is literally probably 25 minutes later. And we drive on, I'm speaking to my brother, and he's like, yeah, this is the GTC, and he knows everything about it, I don't know shit. So, he's like, this is the GTC, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, wow, that's fucking sad. I can't believe that you couldn't even get a GTS, like the GTS is higher. And then we started, he's like, what the fuck are you talking about? The GTS is lower, like that's this and that, and blah, 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 blah. And then I got educated and this and that, and my friends own GTRs, blah, 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 and everybody. Then I realized over the next few weeks, like what I had. I didn't even know what I had. Like I just thought I spent 100 something or 170 something on whatever. So I knew enough to know it's a supercar, but I didn't know enough to know like what it was. Like it's like having a C63 versus a C63S or a coupe versus a sedan. So I didn't know what it was, and now I know. But yeah, that's a little fun fact. And yeah, so yeah, cool story, bro. Cool story, bro.
Love the car. Let's talk about what was your first ever car?
Oh, my first ever car?
Mm-hmm.
That was an S55 AMG S-Class. And at the end of the day, an S-Class is an S-Class. That's a car. So yeah. I mentioned to you guys earlier before I started driving late. I never ever wanted to drive. I thought that was, I never wanted to drive. So I thought I was like, who gives a shit? But I always wanted to be like those super low-key, secretive guys and this and that, and blah, 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 blah. And, yeah, so I think I got my license at like 21 or probably 20. I think I got it at 20. But the first car I fell in love with, I got it, this and that. I thought it was the Mac Daddy back then. It was an S55 AMG. And yeah, it was one, that was actually my dream car for that time, you could say. Like in the realm of whatever your budget is or however much money you have to play with. That was my dream car, and I did get it pretty fast, which is a routine I still keep now. If I like a car, it's only a matter of time that I get it. So
I'm gonna mention your second car.
My second car, which is actually crazy. I think I bought that car 3 or 6 months later. Bought my second car, which still under ownership. I still own the S55 AMG. Was a C43 AMG from '99. It was a green C43 AMG. Woo! That shit was
You gotta tell them what happened to it.
Oh yeah, that was a really sexy car. Well, for me back then, it was nice. It was really loud as fuck too. That thing burned down to the ground. Yeah. That burned down to the ground in the middle of Manhattan by Grand Central. And I was more afraid that people are gonna think this is some fucking terrorist. But the firefighters came, police didn't give a fuck. They were like, yeah, who gives a fuck? Firefighters came, they didn't give a shit. The car literally burned down to smithereens. I'll put in the footage right here. But and the saddest of the saddest part is insurance was so expensive, and I was on a come up that time. I didn't do full coverage. I did liability. So insurance was so fucking expensive. I think for me being in the city and a young kid, just for the S-Class I was paying like $600 a month of liability. And for a C43 probably it was $250, $300 a month. I don't know. But that was expensive as fuck. So yeah, I never ever could do a claim or do a payout or anything, and it was so sad. And I was actually working with the car when it burned down. I just smelled some coolant smell, or something that smelled like a coolant type of smell. I was like, what is that fucking smell? And I think I seen under the hood it was steaming up. So I pulled over right in front of Grand Central. And the car just fucking went for it. It just literally burned down to dust. So that was a really, really, really sad moment for me. It wasn't like it was sad. Like, there's so many things that happened in my life. People don't understand. To get to a certain level. Look, now there's fucking cops behind me. Get this fucking cop. This guy literally was there the whole time, and I wants to pull out just because of me. Oh. And she was actually gonna let me go. Oh my God, he's gonna see my mask now. So definitely thinks I stole this. To get to whatever level you are in life, this and that, level of success, or this and that, whatever, how rich you are, whatever the fuck it is, you have to go through so much turmoil and this and that and blah blah blah, and fucking headache, stress, struggles, hate, and jealousy, and this and that. It just comes with the game. Either you're built for it or you're not. And if you're not, whatever level you made it to, that's where you stay at. So it wasn't that sad for me. It was just like a letdown of life that, fuck, I gotta start all over again from the fucking bottom, literally. Like, what the fuck? Give me a break. So that's what the sad part was. Then my S-Class was fucking broken down, so I needed a rear main seal, and I got it sorted out like 3 months. Oh wait, no, actually that took me about, to build up to that, to pay that bill, it took me another 7 to 8 months. So yeah, put that into perspective. Yeah. Story of my lifetime. Yeah. Oh, if you guys ever get an AMG GT, do not tint the window. That shit looks gay. Keep them shits crystal like this. I had tints on all my cars. That shit it suits a lot of cars, but not this one. It's fucking gay. Depending on the color. If you have a black one, yeah, sure, fucking tint it or whatever. If you have a silver one, black accents, yeah, sure, do. But if you got like this type of color combination going on, you want people to see the seats. You want this, you want that. So the black will not suit the black. The black will not suit the blue and espresso tobacco. Damn it off.
How about you tell them the amount of tickets you got on this car for not having a front plate?
Oh man, I got... Actually, you guys want to know something crazy? If I could put in the footage, I'll put in the footage over there. But I have about $50,000 in parking ticket, or had at least $50,000 in parking tickets in New York fucking city. So I paid them down, paid them all off, and then I got another $10,000. So, say 10 grand. Oh wait, no, I think I'm at fucking 20. It's 10, and they do their little fees and shit, this little scamming shit they do. I think it's 17,000 if I'm gonna put a number on it. So 17,000 is back out of what it's at. And yeah, that's the cost of doing business in the city. So, because I couldn't, like, I have businesses, this and that, like I need like 24/7. Like right now it's what, fucking almost 1 in the morning. I have to go do shit. So, and I have to drive past. I have to make sure it is what it's supposed to be. You can't just look in the cameras and see this guy's doing that. They have to know that this motherfucker just drove past. He's watching the shit. So, whatever. But right now we have to check out a building. I just checked out the store. So anyways, yeah, so I had to park my cars on the street and blah blah blah, and that's what the fuck happens. Bastards. But there's this little motherfucker who I think was one of those traffic fucks. And he was one of those traffic fucks. His name was on the ticket. So he literally knew my car was there every single day. He would purposely ticket it because there was no front plate. See, she became a rapper. So he would do that every fucking day. So imagine, I don't know if it was $125 or $65 times 7. But in my eyes, I was like, you're making money or whatever, so you think, okay, that's just the cost of parking in New York City. But builds the fuck up. So fucking headache. Bullshit asses. And then they do that. It's already like for regular everyday people that just hardworking families or whatever. It's already hard as it is, and on top of that, you're giving them like you gotta let people breathe a little bit, especially in New York City. Like, there's hardworking families, 9 to 5 people that are 9 to 5ers. There's single moms, there's kids, there's husband and wives, there's this and that, and they struggle already. They're already struggling because they have to pay rent, or they have to pay for food, or they have to do this, or they have to do that, or they have to transport it. They pay $30 to go to work every day, or taxi, or whatever it is, subway, MTA, bus. So on top of that, so anyways, my point is, they do this and that and whatever, and they take it to them and they do whatever, and then on top of that, then the city is worried about, oh, why are they using ghost plates? Why are they using this? Why are they... The fuck can they do? In New York City, if you do not have insurance on your car, like if there's not an active policy on your vehicle, your plates are getting fucking, what do you call that? Like cancel out, deactivated or whatever. Those are fucking projects. So your plates are getting like you have to surrender them in. If a cop scans it, the cop right there. If I go in front of him right now, he's gonna go scan my plate. That's exactly what he's gonna do. Whether he pretends he's not, that's exactly what he's gonna do. So they're gonna yeah, if you don't have insurance, and insurance is expensive than a motherfucker because this is the city. So it's not like you're living in the suburbs.
Alright, currently how many cars do you own, sweetheart?
I'm not gonna answer that question.
Why not?
Because...
Oh wait, you don't. You just have this one, right?
Yeah. But nah, I don't like people knowing this and that. There was one point, actually probably a little bit right now, but there was one point I had cars scattered all over the city, like Brooklyn, Manhattan. I had them, I mean even Long Island. Like I had cars scattered all over the place. Astoria, Queens, yeah. I had cars, like probably 2-3 cars there, 2-3 cars there, 4 here. I had cars all over the place. But I have a good amount of cars. Actually, I don't know, because whenever I mention that to a dealership, their fucking eyes pop out of their head, so I don't know. But I have cars more than the average person, that's for sure. Easy, jump over, jump man. Oh shit, I'm wearing Yeezys right now. It's crazy, right? You know what's funny? I haven't worn these shoes in like 4 or 5 years. Just pulled them out randomly. I do that a lot. I just pull out shit just because I haven't worn it so long. Just to lie to myself that I wore it. But whatever. If somebody wants these Yeezys, take them shits for free. I don't give a fuck. Vet. Fucking hate car rides. But you know those old ones? Yeah, they're pretty nice. I think it's called the Z06 or some shit. I don't really know about them like that. But they used to have like a ZR1 or something. They still have it for the new shits, but like a 2008, 9, or 10. I think that was nice. Those are nice. I always loved the 90s Corvette for a while. Oh, actually, you know what? No, I do like Corvettes. The original 1956. Oh my god, the hardtop. I think it's a 56 or 61 or 59. I don't know, some shit. That shit is sexy. That's like if I was to purchase that, it would definitely be at Barrett Jackson. But yeah, that's nice. That's really nice, actually. I like that car. Somebody has it, hit me up. Right? This is the Dakota. You need to definitely check your bank account balance when you move in here. Right there. Big time! Definitely my style. I may or may not live there. anybody does live in New York City, I definitely do not live there. I just hope a fucking police officer doesn't pull me over because they see me in a mask in this car, thinking that is some striker or some shit, thinking that I stole it. Drive it like I stole it. You heard?